Sorry, guys. Okay, so we are back. Now, before we do anything else, just in case, we'll roll for initiative.
Right.
No, what did we
Alright.
do?
What did we do?
You haven't done anything. You haven't done anything.
10.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's just in case.
Luckily, it pre-fills into a just-in-case board.
Yes.
I'm going initiative in D&D Beyond Hunter, so it goes directly to... Oh, not bad.
Ooh, not bad. You see, it doesn't always roll shit numbers for you, Hank.
Often does, though.
But it often does. Oh my god, Veingate Chronicles the other night. Did you see that? Fuck, who was it? I think it was Caitlin rolled something like 5 1s.
Wow.
That night. Wow, and Barry rolled like 4 critical successes, so I guess it made up for itself, but still
In a row?
shocking.
A row would be good, but
Right, no, not in a row, but over the course of the evening, to be fair.
Right.
Not quite as fancy as that, no, I'm afraid, Maria, but no.
Because the probability of that is
Right. So
3.12 to the power of -7.
Did you just work that out?
Yeah, in my head.
Jesus, Maria.
No, I got a calculator.
but how does it not come up?
Okay, so in any case, you guys are in this new place, the Grimfost village, and you're speaking with local Grimfost, and he has proposed that you go along on a Remorhaz hunt.
So I tuned out. I lost connection. So is this worm just like a regular, but I guess rare creature?
Dragons are like worms with wings.
But dragons are kind of like mythical, I guess, in the sense that
This
we
is
only
not
have
a
a very
normal worm.
limited number of them, and when they die, and it's a kind of,
Right.
But is a worm
Oh,
kind of
worms.
like
These worms common.
yeah, well,
These
recurring.
worms are not common, but they're definitely not.
Mythical.
They're not as rare as dragons, that's certainly sure. But for the story that, in fact, let's just do this in character. Loku tells you, for thousands of years, the Remorhaz have inhabited this island, and many places in the northern sky reaches now. Here on this island there is one grandfather worm, one Remorhaz. He has a name. And he says the name in Giant, which to you, Tricky Bob, you understand it to mean Anim's offspring.
Yucky.
Anim baby.
Yeah.
What was he breeding with to create this worm, man?
I don't want to imagine it.
No, you remember when bits and pieces of his body fell off, and this is the. Well,
And I prefer to think that Adam's got a bit kinky, like Zeus.
You can make a history check anybody if they want to.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'll make a
That's a
history
real
check on it, so I'm fairly interested.
14.
19.
12.
I'll pass.
All right. Well, the 19 and the 14, you guys are kind of. It seems obvious to you that it's just a story. It's not. There's no tales to do with Remorhaz or worms that have anything to do with Anim, as far as you know. This is just a local legend.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm hopefully I speak for the rest of my party, but I would be more than happy to join you on this hunt and show you how we do things in the south.
Very good. Cut 2.
Oh, hey, I'll just ask, will there be a feast after this?
Of course.
Feed the worm.
Lovely. Good, we'll do that.
Oh, yeah.
We have to remember to feed the. In fact, before we set off, can our crew take some lodgings with your tribe, please?
As guests as well.
We shall see
Please.
how you survive the Remorhaz. Those that come back may stay with us.
What about the boat people?
That's what I'm asking.
That's what we're talking.
Yeah.
Staying on the boat.
What-
That's what I'm saying to the Goliaths.
I think they have to wait until we prove ourselves to the tribe.
Your servants can wait. Our people do
Well-
not keep slaves or servants. We do
that's good.
things for
Slaves,
ourselves.
they can leave whenever they want to.
Well,
Oh, yeah, we have...
yes and no.
I would like to think that they are employed. Let's pay these people, right?
We do. What do they
Yeah.
pay them?
Someone
in?
else is paying them.
Yeah.
You
The,
pay
Whoever
them
gave us the vote.
in the glory of your presence.
The triangulate
Exactly.
are paying them. I forgot what they were called. The tribunal, the
Triumvirate?
triumvirate.
Triumvirate.
There you go.
Are they?
Anchorhorn.
Probably.
Yeah, well, they gave them to us, and it
Mm.
was because we needed to solve the Skagenblood crisis, which we are in the process of doing.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, I
Slowly.
imagine they'd be with us for that purpose, for this
Yep.
mission, I suppose. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Okay. So that being resolved, we will cut to several hours later, whence you are with a trail of Goliath, about 12 strong, 2 mammoths, dragging a couple of sleds.
How touchy are these guys with their mammoths
In respect to what?
in comparison to the last ones who had mammoths?
Pretty touchy. These are their,
Okay.
this is their lifeblood. You know, this is how they get around. It's how they move heavy objects around. It's, you know, they use them for war and. Very,
Did they name them?
Yes,
Okay,
absolutely,
then.
absolutely. They all have
Their names.
personalities. And they, you know, this is Beatrice and
everybody try.
that's Herbert.
Oh, Herbert!
Herbie.
G'day, Herb.
Okay, cool.
So, okay, so you are tracking along the edge of the river for quite a long time until you turn off and start heading up into some mountains. And you go through the first gap, and there is a valley beyond that, and you can see there's an ice lake a little bit further in. And the Goliaths stop, and you see that they in fact, you can make perception checks.
Perception.
Because everybody likes to gamble.
11.
21.
D&D is a gambling game, I've discovered. 21.
21 from
That's
Hank.
why I'm shit at it.
Josiah was an 11.
Yeah.
Tricky Bob was an 18.
Yep.
Who rolled the 21?
Hank.
Oh, you rolled it on dice.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. That's why I can't see it.
Haha.
All right, so 21. Hank, what you realize is that there are a series of markers, marked stones and pegs that have been put into the ice along the way that have led you here. And that this particular marker is different to the ones that you've seen before. This one is more like a cross.
Right.
And this is where they stop.
Okay.
And they say, from here we must lure them out.
All right.
will
How
be
do we
looking
lure
for-
them out?
We will need bait.
What's the bait?
And the Goliath will look at you guys.
Oh man.
Yeah, I could kind of see that coming.
I didn't bring
Hank's
any.
not keen on being bait. Hank hates the idea. You guys have tried to make Hank bait before, and he was not into it.
Do we just have to stand there? I'm not getting
Yeah.
naked. It's cold.
They look at you naked. Why?
You
Bait
guys are naked,
is-
aren't you?
How
Are
do
they
you how do
naked?
you how do you
they're
bait
not.
things?
They're not naked. They're wearing leathers and things. They're
Oh, okay.
they're out in the
Yeah.
cold. They're out in the windy, freezing cold. They're not that stupid,
Yeah.
or nor that resilient. I mean, they're fairly resilient, up to what is it, 40,000 feet or something. They have at least 10,000 feet resilience, I think, something like that. Any case, for whatever reasons, they are wearing clothes.
How do we draw it out?
All right. Well, yeah, we'll just go. Yeah. What do we do?
What do we need to do? Yeah.
They point in the distance, and you can see there's like a dark opening in the side of the ice cliff.
So we want to
Okay.
go into there and like shake our booties or something.
I mean,
Get
is the worm?
attention to the Remorhaz. It will follow you out. We will hunt it and pin it down when you bring it out through the entrance.
So the worm is in the cave, not under the ground. Cave worm. Okay.
Maybe.
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 How far away? How far
How
away?
many
are we
of these
from
have
this
you
cave?
hunted?
One of the more astute and scholarly-looking Goliath, which is not saying much, leans forward.
Real bookworm.
Yeah, a real scroll worm, stone worm.
Yeah.
She says, there is always an element of the unexpected with the Remorhaz.
All
So
right.
they're clever.
It is never to be assumed that we will always defeat them.
Breathes fire, you say?
something like that. Very hot.
How far
It's
away are we
burning.
from the cave?
How far away? You're like a mile and a half from the cave.
Okay. How far? Well, do they and they plan to set up here?
They've stopped here. Yeah, they've
Like a
kind
6-minute walk.
Yeah, well, we need to move
of
closer.
difficult terrain, to be fair.
Yeah. Oh. All right. Well,
12-minute walk.
you like once we draw it out, are you going to be close by, or like are you going to circle around?
Or do you wait until it's full from eating us before you attack it? So it's lazy and sloppy.
We will come to the cave entrance.
I think
Thank
what if I could speak for these Goliath, I think what they're actually aiming for us to do is us to beat this, and then their hunting party claims that they do it. So tell you what, guys, we got this. We'll go do your job for you.
That is not true. We seek that you bring it to us.
All
You
right.
must prove yourselves for our leader to understand and know that you are honorable and true.
Is Loku here?
Alright.
Is Loki here?
I
No.
just look around. Okay,
Nah,
so
it's not here.
Alright, so who's the leader of the hunting party? What's his name?
Leader of the hunting party is Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo.
Too long. Can we just call him Eenie?
Silence. Lantok.
Lantok.
Talk.
And
Okay.
Grimfrost.
Leader
Lantok.
Lantok.
Grimfrost.
Lantok Grimfrost. Do they all have the last name Grimfrost?
Yeah, because they're just a tribe.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
not
Yeah.
their family names, it's their tribe name. And
Yeah.
Do they have family names?
Gotcha. Maybe
they
they have a middle
probably-
name.
how do they tell if they're inbreeding or not?
Yeah, that's what I was
Right.
gonna ask.
Well, there probably is a manner, small bit
A
of that.
tree.
They
There's
keep
some kind of
records
tree.
where
Okay.
they scratch these things down.
hmm
I imagine they probably have a middle name as well, right? Like a
Quite likely.
yeah. Maybe
Oh,
they
I
have
don't
a
care. I
family
don't care
middle
that much
name.
about them. Let's go. All right.
Get it all.
All right, so you guys go
move.
stalking across the snow towards the ice cave. Is that correct?
Yep. Gimbal, is there
Yeah.
anything you can tell us how to get across this area quietly, or like,
How
are we
thin-
trying to be
how-
quiet?
How thin's the ice?
How thin?
Is it? Are we on ice or are we on snow?
Well, you're standing on
Solid-
snow, but you can
solid
make a
ground?
nature check actually, Gimbal, with any bonuses that you have for being an Arctic wizard.
I really should remember all of that. I have you do difficult terrain. You go when you forage, when tracking. I know exact numbers and sizes. Doesn't. Oh no, hang on. When you make a wisdom check related to the favorite terrain, your proficiency bonus is doubled. Ah, okay. So, I'll do a nature check.
All right.
+6. So that plus another 3, 22.
Damn.
22.
Yikes.
Okay. You believe that this is at the bottom of the hill that comes down here, where that sort of starts to flatten out towards the lake. You believe that the snow has been falling on top of the ice, making the lake look smaller than it perhaps is.
Okay.
And it may well be frozen ice beneath you.
Right.
You suspect even that might be why the Goliath have stopped, because they don't trust the ice from here. Certainly the
Okay.
mammoth's probably not a great idea.
Can I do some form of check to see if I think that the worm can survive in water?
Some
mean-
sort of check to see if the worm that
Well,
you haven't
it's
seen
like a-
can
it's-
survive in water.
Well, okay, well, fine. For I'll just turn to the team. Okay, guys. So this thing has like a belly of fire, right?
Yep.
We lure it onto the ice. Ice breaks. It drinks the water, puts out the fire inside of itself, and dies.
It's the best plan we've got so far, I suppose.
It's the only plan we have.
Yeah.
Let's go with that. All right. So
I'm down.
over here, and I'll point out this section is most likely weak ice. We could probably get across it, but if we run across it and the worm's chasing us, we're probably at a bit of a risk.
Before you go, the Goliath say, and if you find eggs, bring them. They are worth their weight in gold.
Well, if we kill the worm first, we can go back for the eggs.
All right.
This is more than one worm.
Now, I don't want you
That's
to
one
put you in it, Gimbal, but do you want to lead the way? You seem the most qualified
Yep.
for it.
Absolutely. Let's do this. All right.
All right.
I'll start trudging off.
All right, so you go trudging across the ice and snow, and I'll have perception
and so-
checks, please. Yes, Gimbal.
Because this is my favorite terrain, difficult terrain. So this snow does not slow
you
our travel.
down. Oh, the whole group?
No,
Oh.
the group's
whole
travel.
group.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh wow.
I'm able
That's-
to give you guys little tips.
All right.
Ah,
so
cool.
Gimbal shows you where to walk and where not to walk. And,
If we walk with our
Nifty.
rhythm, we won't attract the worm.
Yeah, true.
Yes.
Oh, is that a June reference?
Yeah,
That's
that's David Lynch June
Is it?
reference. Yeah,
I
Wait, is it
haven't.
not any other ones?
I know it from a song.
it's sampled from that very line.
It
Weapon of
Right, okay.
choice.
It is
Yeah.
in the
I
movie.
love
think
that
Thank you.
movie.
It is in the book too.
Song.
21 for that perception check, by the way.
Run for
Perception?
that. Yep, perception.
20
No,
flaccid.
performance.
for
Not
Hank.
Sorry.
performance.
Oh, actually, my performance check was better. 10.
Rubbish. 12.
Okay, Josiah and Gimbal. No, Gimbal, that was a nature check,
Hank.
sorry. Hank. Yep. Josiah and Hank. You notice this ridge of snow kind of crumpling and appearing and moving across the landscape, about 300 feet away right now, moving from right to left, away from the cave and towards the lake.
Hey, Gimbal, I think there's one of those worms moving around underneath us. So it looks like they. Well,
Underneath
actually,
us?
I don't know. It's a worm, but there's something moving around over there.
But it's not underneath us, right? It's like it's in the
In the
snow
distance.
ahead of.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely not right underneath you, and it's not.
How
even
far is
close
it
to
away?
Can I
300
spot it?
feet.
Can I spot it if
300
he's
feet.
if Hank's pointing it out?
Yep, Hank
Cool.
can point it out. You could.
I
you
will
guys can all
take
see.
a shot at it
300 feet.
with
300
disadvantage
feet.
because I have 600 feet with disadvantage with my longbow.
As you're about to take that shot, can you make an investigation check, Gimbal, with your
Sure.
with your elf eyes?
Oh, 17.
You notice that there is something moving on a mound of snow up there where it's heading, and it looks like a furry animal. Maybe it could be a deer or something like that, a small elk.
That girl's in trouble.
And then you want to roll to hit.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Disadvantage. Ooh, that was a crit in there, but 10.
Oh,
A 10.
Damn.
Yeah, arrow does not make
Snake
it.
bite.
Gosh, that's all I could think of.
It
That's
does not
great.
make it. However, this creature bursts out of the snow. It's kind of bluey, white-looking thing, like a cross between an insect and a worm. It actually has hundreds of legs on it, like a centipede.
Ugh.
And as it rips its way out of the snow, it just engulfs this whole elk. And you see a splash of blood across the snow and steam rising around it. This big puff of steam goes up, and then it buries itself back down into the ice. You see its tail flick out and back down in again.
Ugh.
If you wanted to, you would have a chance to take another shot if you wanted to, just before it
Yes.
disappeared.
Yes.
Gross.
Another crit. God damn it. 13.
13. Okay. Yeah, it's disappeared, and you've missed, unfortunately.
Damn. Okay.
directions it heading? Can we see
It's
anything
turning.
in the snow?
You can't see anything. It seems to have stopped, or it's gone too deep. You're not sure which.
Well, at least we know what we're up against, I guess.
Do you think maybe we should? Do you think we should approach with a bit more caution?
Possibly.
I mean, we know it's not going to be hungry, right?
Be
How do you
big.
know? Just so you know, it might require more than one elk.
By the way, is Hogsmoor and Momo available?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're there.
Okay, and what's their passive perceptions?
Hmm.
Oh, how dare
Good
you
point.
ask me that?
Gonna
What
be
is your
in-
passive perception based on? It's just, passive perception 13. It actually says 13.
13 for
I'm just using the owl card.
Okay.
Oh, I don't have a card for my. Oh no, perception 12. Passive perception 12.
Okay. All right. Very well then. You're standing on the ice and snow. You've seen this. There's still blood stains and a little bit of steam puff going up into the sky from there now, and it's fading away into vapor.
Okay.
Biting
You-
cold is nipping about your clothes, and every little tiny place where there's a hole in your costume or your clothes, there's freezing fingers of ice piercing into you.
All right. Let's head to the cave.
Yep.
All right, so moving across. All right. As you're getting closer to the cave, Momo starts making a fuss. And Momo's basically trying to get your attention, Gimbal.
What is it?
You
All
turn
right, yep.
around and make
Point
a
at it with your
perception-
nose.
Perception for Gimbal, please.
There's a crit.
An actual crit.
Yep.
Well, Gimbal, you can't miss it because as basically you turn around, this trail of snow burrowing type features in the terrain burst out and erupt in front of you, and this Remorhaz hits you for a 25.
Oh, well, yeah, the
Wow.
pit.
Right. And it does 26 points of damage.
Ow.
Holy crap.
Okay, so we're not.
Plus
Are we?
8
So we're,
damage plus 8 fire damage.
ow. Okay, so we're not still on the ice.
We're in the cave now, aren't we?
You're
We were
near
heading
the cave. You're
towards the
getting
cave.
close to the cave. You're like 60 feet from the cave.
Okay, so that bit that hurt like
Now,
buggery.
it is in fact Hank's turn.
I'm gonna yell out to the guys. Should we run back and lead it away, or and then I'll take a shot
All right, roll to hit.
with my short bow. Was it 15?
15 hits.
All right. And then I do 6 plus 4. Is Gimbal next to it?
Yeah, he's just been bitten by it.
You reckon I could get a sneak attack on him?
You can make an athletics check to see if you can be in a position to make a sneak attack.
How big is this thing?
Quite big. It's a large monstrosity.
So
Can I make that acrobatics instead of athletics?
Okay.
Because I'm nimble.
All right.
That's 14.
14. All right. You dive underneath its neck round to the other side of it, through
Right.
the gap between Gimbal being chomped and its reptilian, serpentine, insectoid hybrid body. Between its legs, they're disgusting. They're very, very freaky. And you see its head turn, its eyes on you as you go
Ew.
through there.
Right.
And it's got these huge jaws inside its mouth that it's like a mandible.
Yeah.
And you get up on the other side and you can attack it. You can
Get my sneak attack.
attack.
Sneak attack. All right.
You're essentially flanking it, so you have advantage.
Sweet. Well, I just did 19 points of damage.
19 points of damage.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
rolled 3 5s and
Wow.
my plus and my modifier.
Very good. So you take a good whack at it. What are you hitting it with, a sword at this point?
Short
or-
bow. Short bow.
Up,
Yeah.
up close though. Disadvantage
Is it?
within 5 feet.
All right, I better re-roll that hit then.
And
I'll re-roll the hit. It's exactly the same, 15.
cool, excellent.
That's weird. I rolled 2 15s and then I rolled 15 damage,
Wow, so you've rolled
apart from
3.
the modifier.
Right. Okay. So definitely, the arrow goes straight in one of its eyes, and blood comes shooting out of it. This green venomy stuff. It hits the ground and steams as it burns into the ice near your foot. Is that the end of your turn, Hank? Any bonus actions?
Not currently. I do have a reaction if
Alright, you're
certain
saving
conditions are met. But yeah.
All right, Tricky Bob. It is your turn.
Is this the same day when I was curing people?
No,
No,
you've had a
days
long
later.
rest.
2 days later.
Yay!
Oh, actually, yeah, it's good because I will get my hit points back.
Yeah, everybody's at max health. Max.
Oh,
hit
good. I've
points,
put
max spell
myself at max
slots.
health.
Okay, then I will. Where is he? How far away am I from Gimbal?
10 feet.
10 feet. Okay. I'll cure wounds him because I can go up to him,
All right.
and
So
I'll
you
heal
move to
him
Gimbal,
for
heal him for
15,
15. Okay,
and
cool.
he gets a bonus reaction.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
All right. Take a swing at it.
All right.
Sword.
Sword.
Actually, no. I'll send Momo at it.
You send Momo
I'll
at
use
it.
my reaction. Oh, I don't know. So it says I can use a bonus action or an action to make an attack, but a reaction.
It
is
is.
The reaction usually
one
does not
weapon
happen on your
attack.
turn.
Right. Okay. So
That's
then
my
we'll just say I just attack with the sword then.
All right. Roll to hit, please.
17
17 hits.
for a measly 9 damage.
9 damage. Excellent. All right. Is that the... That's
I
your
forgot to add the
reaction?
head.
Tricky Bob's had her turn, yeah?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay. And the creature turns on you, Hank. What's your AC? It's not 22.
17.
Okay, it hits you, unfortunately. For you, that is. It does... Oh, fuck me. 25 points of straight-up biting damage, plus another 8 points of fire damage.
Now, hang on a second. So Hank's got a spell, Absorb Elements, which he can cast as a reaction.
Wow.
Yeah. So I'm going to cast that at 2nd level as a reaction. And what that does is the spell captures some of the incoming energy, lessening its effect on you and storing it for your next melee attack.
Right.
You have resistance to the triggering damage type. So I think that means I take half damage.
Yep.
Yeah. Until the start of your next turn. Also, the first time you hit with a melee attack on your next turn, the target takes an extra 1d6 damage of the triggering type. So it would be fire.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what was that? 25 and
Yeah, but the 25 was straight up
yeah.
bite damage
Yeah,
and
but
8 points of fire damage.
so I would take four
Reduced to 4.
points.
Yeah.
Right. So that would be 29 points, which still fucking hurts. Yeah.
Right. Okay. That's its turn. Josiah.
All right, I'm gonna rush up and I'll take a swing at one of his legs.
All right. It says
seems
many
pretty-
legs.
Yeah, well, let's start hacking them off, eh?
All right. What else was I going to say?
It's a 15 to hit.
15 to hit. Very good. For your information, this is what this thing looks like.
Oh god.
Doesn't look like a worm.
It has wormish traits.
Remember, we're talking about Goliaths.
Yeah.
Wormish traits. Yeah.
There's a worm.
It's long.
It's long
It's
and
a
it
worm.
comes from under the ground.
All right, so was that a hit?
What did you roll?
15.
15 is a hit.
Okay, so that's an 8 basic damage, and because he's busy with Hank and Gimbal, I can
Alright.
throw another sneak in there,
All right.
which is another 8, so that's 16.
Okay.
And tell you what I might do is I might I'll leave it there for now. Did I hack one of its legs off at least?
Yes.
Okay, and then I go, 99 to go.
Right.
Did anyone want to reply to my query?
What
was
the
your query?
Or I haven't even had
Whether
a
or
turn
not
yet.
we stand and fight, or
Oh,
you know,
shit.
lead them back to the
Oh.
back to the Goliath.
Yeah.
Not a bad idea, Hank, and then I'll dash off.
So you start
And-
dashing?
Yeah, and because I hit it with a melee attack, it can't take a reaction as I disengage. So I will go as far as I can. So I guess it's 60 feet.
Because you hit it with a melee attack, it can't take a reaction. Is that your
Yep,
rogue
that's
archetype?
that's my swashbuckler
Okay.
archetype.
All right.
Fancy footwork.
All right. Fancy footwork. You fancy footwork past the feet of the thing hacking off a leg.
Yep.
And you start dashing back in the direction of the Goliath.
Yep.
All right. Can you make an athletics check?
Sure. If I remember where my tab is. There it is.
Gimbal, you're up next.
Athletics. 11.
Okay. You trip over
Neat.
and roll. So that slows you down a little bit.
Okay. How
Um,
far away am I?
30 feet.
All right, that's a respectable distance. Did anyone see me as I tripped?
Did anyone see you as you tripped?
Very important to decide.
It's up to you guys if you want to.
I'm a little busy.
You're a little busy. Yeah, maybe the Goliath saw you from a distance. So there was that.
You just hear a ha on the wind.
Right. All right, Gimbal, your turn.
Okay, running.
Josiah's running and tripping.
Yep, sure. So I'll cast Zephyr Strike on myself. Again.
All right.
Say thanks, Tricky. I'll move like the wind, so I'll attack with this one. So I have advantage on one weapon attack. So my first attack. That one. And that will be a 18 to hit.
Nice. Yep.
And so that'll be 1d8 and then plus 1d8. Oh god, I rolled a 1. Don't roll another 1. Come on. Okay, 8 damage total, so less than my last one, which is fantastic.
Okay, so 8 damage?
Yep. But then I will use that so I can move without providing an opportunity attack. Oh sorry, I'll attack again as well. Sorry. I'll attack twice.
Alright.
It's a hit. 21 to hit.
21 hits.
7 points of damage.
7 damage.
And then I'll disengage and run.
Disengage with a what? Do you have a bonus action to disengage?
Zephyr Strike lets you disengage without, or run away without provoking opportunity attacks.
Beautiful. So which direction are you heading in? Heading in Josiah's direction?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I want to get onto the pond.
Yeah, I was heading straight out to the lake.
Straight out to the lake. Okay.
And that means I can move 65 feet.
65 feet. Wow. Okay. Well, you overtake. Well, okay. You swing past Josiah, heading for the lake, as a second Remorhaz rips up its way from underground, right in front of Josiah, and tries to bite him.
Oh, and I left my move facing the other, between Tricky and the Remorhaz, so he takes the dodge action.
All right, Josiah, what's your AC?
18.
It chomps down on you, but does not do any damage on that attack.
Okay.
Hank, this is your turn.
All right, so
I see that you have 8 hit points left, Hank.
I have sweet bugger all hit points. Yes, it's true. So Hank is going to use a bonus action to disengage. I am then going to run.
All right, bonus
I'm
action.
going to move my first my 30 feet back towards the Goliath anyway, and then take a shot off with my short bow at the closest Remorhaz to me.
Remorhaz. All right, so
probably the first one actually.
Fire away.
All right. Fire.
The first Remorhaz, by the way, is looking quite hacked up.
Oh really?
Yep.
Oh, fantastic. All right. So that's a natural 20.
Well, there you go. Critical dice damage, please.
Is there anyone engaging it at the moment?
At this point, both of those guys have fucked off. Tricky Bob, are you in?
Momo's in front of it. Momo's where I was.
Momo's there, yeah.
Yeah, that
Momo
was
has-
healing anyway.
Okay. And Tricky Bob, you are where he was because you were healing him before he ran away. So yeah, okay. We'll give that advantage. That's
Excellent. So I get my sneak attack too.
Your sneak attack.
So it's basically double all of that plus my modifier.
Yeah.
I don't double the modifier though.
No, don't double the modifier, just the dice.
So that is 9, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 20 damage.
Okay, nice. Woof.
Right.
All right, I think you just shot it in the same eye again.
Oh man.
All right.
I wouldn't have done that on purpose. Oh, hang on a second, guys. I'll be right back.
All right. Was
Oh,
that
you guys can carry on. Actually, that's the end of my turn.
Okay, cool. Tricky Bob, your turn.
Um,
Hank's just fired an arrow and hit the Remorhaz again. The first one. It's
Ooh, okay.
bleeding out all over the place, by the way, and there's steam coming off it.
How far is Hank from me?
Hank is about 30 feet from you.
Okay, so
How far away are you from the Remorhaz?
I was where Gimbal was.
So right in front of it.
Pictured her,
Right.
yeah, behind me when she healed me, pretty much.
Are you within 5 feet of it?
No.
Probably not. No
Okay.
idea. I was gonna go up to where Hank is,
Mm-hmm.
as long as it doesn't.
So you're going to run to Hank?
Yep.
Okay.
I put Momo between, like, because I put Momo where I was, so I wanted it to, like, Momo to be between Tricky and the monster.
Right, okay. Okay, cool. Momo is going to take 9 points of heat fire damage just for being within 5 feet of it.
Okay.
Oh jeez.
Done.
Okay, is that Tricky Bob? What are you doing then? You
I was gonna heal Hank,
okay?
but he is not here.
Well, that's okay. Well, I
do it.
can do it for him. I've got control of his character. Oh, here he is.
Okay. He can heal him for 16,
So Hank
Right.
heals for 16 hit points.
and he can get a
Excellent.
reaction.
Hank, you
As
get a
well.
reaction.
Ah, yes. All right, so I'm going to give myself those 16 hit points anyway,
Yeah.
and I'm going to use that reaction to. Should I cast a
Long
spell?
range.
You know what? I'm going to use my wand of magic missiles
Ooh.
At
at
what?
6th level.
Firing at Remorhaz A or Remorhaz B?
Uh,
Would you like to make a nature check first?
I would like to make a nature check. Yes,
Because you
thank
can
you.
split the missiles, right? So you can say like.
I can.
You
I can. I imagine that's why Russell's suggesting this.
Well, I'm not
The other
suggesting
one's
anything.
pretty-
I'm asking questions.
21 for my nature check.
21. You believe that Remorhaz A, it's actually B, to be honest, but the one that you encountered first,
Yep.
is not doing very well. You can see it's leaking fluids and so on, and you guys have really put the hack into it.
Right.
You don't think it's got that far to go, but the other one's completely untouched.
Okay. In that case, I will still use it as 6th level.
Okay.
However, I will split the damage.
Okay, equally between them?
No, I'm going to use, I think I get 6 darts, right? Is that correct? At 6th level? Yes, yeah, so I'll get 6 darts.
Okay.
Oh, wait a
Right,
minute. No, I think it might be more than that because you get 3 darts for just a level 1 spell. So you would get 4 darts for a level 2.
Missile level 6 is what a dart.
Like 8, maybe.
1 dart for each slot above the first. So
But
you get
counting at
3.
6.
4
So
plus
you,
5 plus 6 plus 7
Right.
plus 8. What are we at now? That's 3. Oh my god.
4,
So you start with
5,
3 and
6,
then you get.
7,
6,
8. 8 darts. You get
Yeah.
8 darts. Yep.
8 darts.
Flap. We've actually nerfed that by mistake. Because
Wow.
I've been casting it with just 6 darts. What an idiot.
Damn.
Um,
Okay.
okay,
So
so
it's
I'm gonna throw the initial 3 at
Yep.
the first one.
Okay.
So let me just get my 1d4 out. Yeah, 1, and I'm missing a d4 in that set. That's disappointing. There we go. All right, so the initial 3, 1d4 plus 1, so it's 3d4 plus 3. Holy crap, not bad. So the first one takes
Yep.
12 points of damage.
All right. It does not die, but it's very sick looking.
Right.
Definitely puts the shits up it. All right. Is it the end of your turn? That's a reaction that you just had, wasn't it?
Actually, I've still got another 5 darts.
Oh fuck yes.
Yeah.
All right.
You know what? I might just send one more his way for good
Okay.
measure.
All right.
Um,
I think. Yep.
For 5 damage and additional 5 damage.
This time
to
it
him.
kills it. This kills the Remorhaz, this one.
And then I've got another 4.4 darts.
All right, and they go to the other Remorhaz.
The other Remorhaz.
What's the range on these darts?
Good. 120 feet.
Sweet.
Wow.
Okay. So 4 is 8 and 3 is 11 plus. Wow. Okay. 15 plus 4. Is it? Yeah, because it was 4 darts. So 19 damage to the other one.
Okay.
That is.
That's your
I
reaction.
rolled exceedingly well
You did.
for those darts, I have to say.
All right. So, Tricky Bob, do you have anything left on your turn? That was you just passed over the reaction to Hank, and that was the end of it.
Yep.
Okay. Remorhaz, who was at initiative 11, is dead. So, Josiah, it's your turn.
Oh, neat. So it's holding me right now.
Yeah. You
Um,
want to make a strength check? Strength
well,
save?
can I use one of my superiority dice to disarm whatever it's holding me with? Come on, I love hacking stuff off.
You can't disarm something that has no weapons.
It's jaws are a weapon. I'm trying to hack one of its jaws off. Okay, yeah, I'll make a strength check. Is it a saving throw or a check?
You can make a saving throw to get out of it.
Yeah. An 8.
An 8. Roll again because you tied.
A 19.
And I rolled a critical 20.
Ooh, damn.
So you're currently not moving anywhere. You
That's
can
fine.
attack.
All right. Then I'll just jab straight ahead at it.
All right, roll to hit.
Yep. 14.
14, that hits.
Fantastic. Okay, that's a 2. So that's an 8. 2 plus 6. And if it does, I remember my rakish audacity. If it has no other friends around it, it's just sneak attack. I'm pretty sure.
Yep, okay.
Thank God for that. Where other sneak attack? Bam. And 11, so 19 damage all up.
19 damage, okay. Okay.
Actually,
19
no, yeah, and then let's action surge on that one again,
you're gonna action
and
surge.
stab forward again.
All right, roll to hit.
You're just
Yeah,
jealous.
one,
You want to
two.
kill one of these things.
No, it's only a 10. What a waste of an action surge.
Never mind. You take 6 points of fire damage from being within 5 feet of it.
6 points, you say?
Yeah. So at the end of your turn.
Yep.
Gimbal.
Oh, good. I'm not muted. Okay. I'm going to pull out my bow, point at the and take 2 shots, but I'm going to use the charges on the bow. So I'm going to make poisoning acid arrows
Okay.
and take 2 shots.
All right.
First one would be 24 to hit.
24 to hit hits, most
That'll be
certainly.
1d4 plus 2d4 acid. Haha. That'll be 18 damage.
18 damage. Wow.
Yeah, I might have made it too powerful. It was good. It was 2 really good rolls. It was a 3 and a 4.
All right.
And second shot. It'll be a 26 to hit.
Oh, shit. That's interesting.
And that'll be 7 plus. Oh, 2 4s. 8. 15 damage.
15 damage. Okay, great.
And then Momo will
And then.
come
And
charging
then.
to the rescue.
All right.
So I'll have Momo run because he can go 40 feet. I want him to run and do a charge attack against the last one.
All right.
That'll be 21 to hit. And I can't read the thing because the dice is in my way. Fuck. There we go. 1d8 plus 5. Oh, plus an extra d6 for the charge. So that is 8 plus 5, 13 damage.
Yeah.
And he has to do a strength saving throw against my spell save DC, which is quite low, or be knocked over. So 12.
Well, he makes the strength saving throw, but he's sort of toppling there. You've taken out both, like you've got arrows in his face basically, and he looks very, very pained. In fact, he's crawling around, sort of starting to slither in your direction, coming in your direction. And is that the end of your turn, Gimbal?
Yeah, I'm done.
Is he still
Oh,
holding
actually,
me in
I'll
his
run
jaws
away.
as he's doing this?
I'll run further away.
Good point, Josiah. He dumps you and goes straight for Gimbal.
Oh, I've been
I'll
dumped.
run 35 feet back.
You're running 35 feet.
And also, Momo smacked into it. Oh,
That
does
is
Momo need to
true.
take heat damage?
Momo does need to take heat damage. Momo is taking 6 points of heat damage, fire damage.
Done.
Yeah, and he's crawling towards you, Gimbal. And you can see, everyone can see how injured it is. Can't really move very well. But it's getting towards you, Gimbal. Now, how far did you say you moved?
35 feet from where I already was.
All right, so its first attack comes at you, but he just can't even get to you. He's just snapping at the air. Everyone can make a perception check.
11.
16.
16.
8.
8. Gimbal, do you make a perception check?
Yeah, 10.
10, okay. The 16, who was that? That was Hank, was it?
Hank.
Hank, okay, so you're looking back in the direction of what's going on from your point of view, and you can see back towards the ice cave, and you're starting to notice there's like white dust coming up out of the floor of the cave, like snow powder being thrown into the air.
Right.
Bit of a rumbling sound in that direction.
Right. There's more guys.
It is Hank's turn.
Run
Right.
away!
Bravely run away.
Bravely run away.
Bravely run away. So Hank is going to, because I'm not currently engaged,
Right.
because I ran the last time.
Yep.
I'm going to use my bonus action to dash. So I'm going to do my 30 feet plus an extra 30 feet towards
Okay.
the giants. Yeah.
Towards the Goliath.
Yeah, sorry, the Goliath. Yep. And that's the end of my turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Very good. Tricky Bob.
I will also run in that direction. So, how far am I from everyone right now?
They're about 60 feet ahead of you now.
Okay, so I can run a solid 25 feet.
Even Momo has left you behind, so you're skittering along at the back, and you're beginning to hear a rumbling sound behind you. And what you guys are seeing is Tricky Bob running across the snow and ice, and behind her the space is just filling up with white dust and snow. It's a movie shot. Tricky Bob, is that your whole turn?
Can I see it?
You can't. Would you do you stop and look back?
Once I run my maximum of 25 feet, I could try.
Are you going to dash? Are you going to use your action to dash?
Right. Yeah, okay, so I can dash, so I can get 50 feet. Right,
Yep.
right, okay.
But
So
there'll be no
I-
turning back.
Okay, then, yeah, I'll just run 50 feet.
All right. You run 50 feet. Josiah, you've been dumped by the first worm. It's gone slithering off in the direction of Gimbal, who's moving away quite quickly. You can see it's kind of crawling, and some of its legs have been mangled and stuff by now.
I'm chasing after that one.
Chasing after it?
Yeah, I'm chasing after it. I'm gonna try and like launch onto its tail or back or whatever.
And it's snapping at Gimbal right now.
Yeah.
You're going to launch onto its back, are you?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're going to make an athletics check.
Alrighty.
Now,
15.
okay. You're now on its back, and you immediately take 3 points of fire damage.
Fair enough. I regret this decision, but I'm gonna stab down at it. From my position, do I have any advantage?
You do have advantage to hit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fantastic. Advantage roll.
What are you attacking with?
My
Sword.
Yep.
Inaba. Okay.
Yeah, that's
17.
17.
Right, and you split its spine, and it splits in two, and the front end keeps moving for a few feet, still snapping at Gimbal as its entrails are torn out in the middle, and they're all acidically start burning into the ground, into the snow. And then Gimbal is about to attack you again when you see it just collapses in front of you, and oozes goo out of its face into the snow. At that point, you look up and you can see the big cloud of snow coming out of the ice cave behind you. And you can see a fairly giant silhouette.
Can I do a nature check to see where around here the lake would is it better to run towards the lake, or would it be better to run? Are the Goliath even in sight?
The Goliath are in sight. They're at the top of the ridge on the other side of the lake.
Have they moved?
Okay.
No.
I want to corral us towards the lake. So I'll say, lake, move to the lake, and so start moving. Yeah, running that way.
All right. So you're running towards the lake. Very good.
Mhm.
Gimbal, that's your turn. Hank, what are you doing?
I am going to. So both of them are now down, right? Both
Both of them are now down.
and we can't see.
You're going to make a perception check?
Yeah, make a perception check. I'm going to have a look back at the cave to see what I can see. 21.
21. Hank, there is the silhouette of another one of these type of creatures in the snow fog that's emerging from that cave. It seems to be moving quite fast, and it seems to be at least 2 or 3 times bigger than the other two.
Lapperoo. Okay.
Hank, you look at it. If it's to scale the way you think it is, you reckon it would swallow a person.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So. Yeah, I run, dash.
Dashing away.
60 feet. Yeah.
All right. So you guys dash. Very good. Tricky, you're running as well.
Yep.
Let's get athletics checks from everybody, please.
Okay.
Athletics. A 10.
Athletics.
17.
Yeah, 10 from
21.
Hank as well.
21. All right. Okay. What was yours, Tricky?
10.
10. Okay, Tricky trips over.
So does Hank.
And so does Hank. Okay, so you guys are running through the snow towards the lake, tripping and picking yourselves up again as you were running off. Gimbal and Josiah, you're like 50 feet ahead of the other two now, because of the potholes, so to speak. And you can feel the earth vibrating now. The snow and ice beneath you is beginning to vibrate.
I'll hang back until they catch up.
Yeah, don't want to get too far
Nice.
ahead.
All right.
Ah,
Are we on the ice?
You are not sure.
Because
Can you make a nature check, Josiah?
Right. Goddamn. Nature. 13.
13. Okay. You think that in another 100 feet you might be on the ice.
All right.
Okay, so Tricky Bob and Hank, can you make athletics checks, please?
Wait.
5.
5. Hank, your foot's stuck in the ice.
Can I
Wait.
push him out?
Okay, so you're going to stop and try and help him. Okay, Hank, make another check with advantage.
I mean, I could. Do you think shape water would work in this instance?
How fast does it work?
It's 1 turn, so 6 seconds.
So it takes 6 seconds to cast it?
Yeah, it's just a
An
turn.
action. So it's like
So
It's an action.
in your turn.
It's an action.
Okay, yeah, you can do that. Yep, that would
Yeah.
work. That would work.
All right, cool. So I'll turn it into water, and then
Okay, cool. Is that a spell slot? Or a
yes, that
cantrip?
is. Oh no, it's a cantrip.
Cantrip.
Yeah, that's a cantrip.
Okay, so you hit the road again, and now you're running again. I'll get athletics checks from everyone one more time.
13 from Hank.
The
Ooh, nat 20.
huge Remorhaz monstrosity is now approaching, and you can see at the front of it leering now through the mist as it comes at you, and its huge hood behind it, and over it spikes sticking out all around. View details page. Right, and it looks pretty much like the other one, except it's way bigger. And now this sort of alien-looking head is leering down at you. Can you call out your perception? Your athletics checks, please.
13.
13,
12.
12,
22.
22. Nice.
13.
13.
We went tricky. She just guns it past.
Bob just goes sliding out onto the ice like a roller skater or an ice skater. And you kind of spin around to see the Remorhaz bringing its fangs to bear on the nearest individual, who happens to be Gimbal.
Damn it.
What's your AC, Gimbal?
Right now, without the shield, 18.
Okay, it's definitely comes and bites you. Gimbal, you take 47 points of damage.
Cool.
I am out.
In fact, Gimbal, you're unconscious, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Okay. Tricky Bob, it's your turn.
How far away is Gimbal?
Gimbal's inside of Remorhaz, about 30 feet away. Maybe.
I will cast.
You can't see him, though.
Can see within range. How about this? Oh, can see as
Gimbal,
well.
you are also taking fire damage inside it.
Goody. Does that mean guaranteed fails?
Yeah, it's not looking good.
I can't see any of him at all.
You can't see him, no. He's inside it. It's just picked him up and swallowed him.
Okay. I will cast command on
Command?
on the
Does
Grow
it
up.
Does it work on
Yeah.
monstrosities?
Yeah, can it understand
Uh,
languages?
Can it understand languages?
Wait,
It
does it need
has
to?
it has no languages listed.
I don't think it needs to understand a language. Oh, if it doesn't understand a language. Oh, no, never mind. Okay, so it needs to understand a language that I can speak. Okay, I guess I will then cast C as well. I'll cast Toll the Dead on the big thing.
Toll the Dead?
Yeah.
Okay, so it makes a wisdom save.
Wisdom, yeah.
Wisdom save. Fail.
Yeah. Has it been hit yet?
Not
No.
yet.
Oh. 9 damage.
9 damage, okay. Very good. Josiah, it is your turn.
Okay, I guess
Sorry, Tim.
I'm
Wait,
gonna.
what am I? Huh? Am I dead now? I'm almost dead.
He's very. It's quite likely, to be honest with you. We'll see. We'll see how this goes.
Okay,
Oh wait, you didn't skip my go, did we?
No, you're next.
Okay, cool. Right.
okay.
Right.
I'm just thinking about what I can do here. Yeah, okay. So question with my commander strike. So it's when I take the attack action on my turn, I can use I can direct an ally to strike using its reaction. Is that only a melee attack, or is it anything that I tell them to do?
If it doesn't say melee specifically, it can be anything. Any
Okay.
attack.
I'm gonna take my attack, so I assume I still need to do
Roll to hit.
your roll to hit.
Yep.
You're
on the edge of the lake now, Josiah. You sense that.
It's 14.
14. 14 doesn't hit.
Oh shit. Fuck.
But you take 7 points of fire damage from being that close to it.
Shit.
You can hear the Goliath running down the hill behind you now.
Thank fuck for that.
PK. PK.
Hey, cut it out, you. Don't you tempt fate.
Yeah. Okay.
I've experienced one of those.
Will use my bonus action to disengage and move whatever movement I've got left away from it.
This is the second time Gimble's been swallowed by a creature, right?
Yeah.
Oh no, the first time
Although
was
the first-
voluntary.
Yeah.
Yeah, first time was voluntary.
It was voluntary.
Yeah.
Okay, this is not voluntary. I see. Okay, so
Hey,
where are
maybe
we
he
at?
gets advantage on his death roll saves because he's been in this situation before,
Oh,
Yeah, but I haven't been on fire before. Oh wait, no, there was acid.
I suppose.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my turn done.
That's your turn. All right, Gimble, death save.
Come on, Gimble.
Okay, so it's a nat 1.
Oh, that's two.
That's two.
That's
fails.
2 fails. Enjoying it. No, let's say I'm rushing to smoke in the distance to find a surviving human child in a destroyed caravan and picking him up as the other rangers just continue on.
Ah,
All right. Well, you know what? Because you do have that lovely little quote there that you've pre-prepared and you've thought about, you can have advantage on your next death save.
Lovely.
Okay. Now, Josiah, what's your AC?
18.
All right, it misses you. Its mouth just barely misses you. So lucky, I nearly rolled a natural 20. And instead
cannot afford that.
I rolled a 2 instead. So you're lucky.
Yeah.
Woof! It misses you and swoops past you. Because I'm really nice, I'm going to let you say that you just move out of that 5-foot range not to take damage
All right.
this round. It is Hank's turn.
Are we still moving towards the Goliath? Yeah.
You're on the ice now.
Okay.
The Goliath are moving towards you. Where you are, Hank, from where no, you're actually just off the ice. You're with it's only Tricky Bob that's on the ice now.
Okay,
But
so
the ice is like 10 feet from you. You could literally just run to the ice and you would be on the ice. What that
Okay,
means
cool.
is unclear, but
all right.
Tricky Bob, do you know how much your character weighs?
I imagine her base weight's probably like 40 kgs.
Right. And
And her
she's
armor-
carrying-
It's probably like
You can check the weight
10?
of your armor.
You do have a bag of holding, so you're not carrying everything.
yep.
But yeah. Okay, keep that in mind. Hank, what are you doing?
Yeah, so I'm going to move onto the ice,
Alright.
and I'd like to consult the DM about something that I'd like to do.
All right.
Hank would like to use a combination. If it takes 2 turns, it's fine. He would like to attempt to create a little a thing out of ice using either mold earth or shape water or both to create like a small thing for cover. Basically, I'm trying to give myself some cover.
Trying to create cover.
Yeah,
Okay.
trying to create some cover for myself.
And you'd be using shape water and
Mold earth.
mold earth.
Yeah, just I'm not sure if I could use both at the same, not at the same time. Obviously, you'd have to do one or the other. But
So
basically
let's
the
just quickly go over shape water for me.
right. So choose an area of water you can see within range that fits within a 5-foot cube. You can instantaneously move or otherwise change the flow. You can cause the water to form into simple shapes and animate your direction. You can change the water's color, or you can freeze the water provided there are no creatures in it. So I'm sort of going
So
by a reverse action of this,
Right. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's fair. Okay, so you reverse freeze the water, you shape it up into a piece of cover. What do you want
Yeah.
the cover to look like?
Just a brick.
Block of
Yes,
ice. A
I
big
guess a
brick
block of ice.
in
Yeah.
front of you. Okay.
And it can be 5 feet, like so 5 feet up sort of thing.
Okay.
So
Right,
yeah,
so that's what you're doing this turn.
that's my turn. Yeah.
All right.
Us.
Yes, sir.
So just quickly, I forgot because of the death save. Momo's still awake and active and can act independently of me if I'm unconscious.
Okay, cool.
So I have Momo charge attack.
All right, we'll do that. Let's do that then. Do it as a reaction, basically.
18 to
14.
hit.
18 does hit.
Alrighty. That's 1d8 and 1d6. 11 plus. My everything stopped working. Okay. Hang on. Plus 5. Okay, so 8 plus 5 is. Hang on now. I can't see my dice roll. 11 plus 5, so 16 damage.
16 damage. Excellent.
And
Done.
he has to do a DC 12 strength saving throw or be knocked over and die instantly.
Die instantly. That's cute. Strength save. DC, what was it?
12.
Damn it, 13. Man.
That's Momo's go.
Okay. That
Momo's does Momo need to take more fire damage?
Yes.
How much?
Sorry. And this thing is huge, so it gets more dice for that 10 points of fire damage.
Cool.
Okay. So Tricky Bob's had their turn. Yeah? Did we do that?
No, you just did
No.
Hank's.
That's right. Hank, then Tricky Bob. Okay, cool.
Can I see any bit of Gimbal yet? A foot maybe in his mouth.
You're really trying.
Maybe a finger somewhere.
I don't think so. I've swallowed. Unless it's like roaring.
He's in its gullet.
Is his body semi-translucent?
Yeah.
I'm afraid not.
You can see the outline in the throat of.
Yeah, maybe.
There's like a gimbal shape in the belly, like it just sticking out, like a Looney Tunes thing.
And then I died, but I lived.
I mean, I could easily still roll death the next guy.
All right. So, Tricky Bob, what are you doing?
Okay, so
Do I have to pull out the sand timer again?
no, I'm just reading the spell. Okay,
You guys all look very worried.
Think about new characters.
Yeah, well, everything I have is I need to see him, so it makes it really difficult.
Right.
And I'm trying to see if there's anything. I was thinking I might be able to cast a motivational speech, because then he'll get temporary hit points, but I need a minute casting time for that. So unless I can do like a 1 second long motivational speech,
Right.
I can't do anything.
So buffing before combat.
Yep. Yeah. Should have done
What a
that.
great character.
Okay, I'll cast slow
Okay.
on the worm man.
All right. Does it get a save?
Yeah, wisdom.
Fails.
Wee. So he takes -2 to his AC.
Okay.
Dexterity.
So the AC is now 15, everyone.
Wee. He gets -2 to his dexterity saving throws as well.
Okay.
Can't use reactions. Where was I reading? It can only use an action or a bonus action, not both.
Okay.
It can't make more than 1 melee or range attack during its turn.
Mm-hmm.
If it tries to cast a spell, which I don't think it can anyway, right? So we can just ignore that bit. And it has to make another wisdom saving throw next turn. So, yeah.
Okay. All right then. Okay, so that's your whole turn, Tricky Bob. Yep.
Yep.
All right, Josiah.
Okay.
Josie.
What direction is he facing?
What direction is what? What?
Yeah, like
The monster is in the south. The Goliath are coming from the north.
Yeah.
And you guys are in the middle.
All right. Here's what I want to do. I want to get like well within range of him. I want to get right up into his face.
Okay, and take fire damage.
I'm prepared to do it.
All right.
I'm gonna unstrap my entire drow crossbow bolt pouch.
13 points of fire damage.
That's fine. And I'm gonna shove it in his maw
Okay.
and hope that he feels sick enough to regurgitate Gimbal.
All
So
right.
13 points of
Poison
fire
drips
damage.
on Gimbal.
13 points of fire damage, and you're going to make an athletics check.
Okay.
Do you want to spend any inspiration if you have it?
Do I have inspiration? No, no.
I think I gave it to you earlier, didn't I? I'm sure.
I-
I
I'm
did.
that
pretty
was-
sure
that
you
was
got
Gimbal.
inspiration.
That was
No, that was
Gimbal,
me. I
think,
realized I
yeah.
should have used that on my one.
Hmm.
Ah,
Well,
dang.
I'll tell you what. I'm going to pass it to Josiah
It's a
now.
17 for my first roll.
17 hits. That's successful.
Okay, so yeah, I
You climb up into it, and now you've got it. You throw the goo into its mouth.
I'm
poison.
throwing my entire crossbow thing that I love and covet so much because I don't want Gimbal to
the whole
Aw.
thing.
the whole thing.
whole
I'm
thing.
yeah. Goodbye poison darts.
All right. Has it got any negatives on its con saves?
So the poison effect is essentially, I think they're DC 14. Maybe I could get advantage since I'm throwing the whole fucking thing in there.
Yeah. Well, that gives it disadvantage.
yeah,
really.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Shall I roll this
Yep.
in front of the group
Yeah.
for
Yeah, sure.
everyone
Yeah.
to see? Okay. It's with disadvantage. DC 14. You said.
Ooh.
It fails its Constitution saving throw,
Yay.
and I really like that idea. So Gimbal, yeah, I think it wretches you up and spits you out with a bunch of other shit.
Oh, yeah.
He basically pukes Gimbal all over Hank and Josiah.
Oh,
Yucky.
I'm in cover. I'm in cover.
So Gimbal, do you have any hit? You're unconscious.
I'm unconscious.
Now, have
I
you
got
taken?
one.
You haven't taken more than half of your full hit points again in damage, have you? At this point,
No, you haven't given me any more damage yet after the bite.
Yeah, you
So I
were
don't know
going
if
to
I'm
get
meant to
some
be
fire
taking-
damage.
there was
but
fire though.
Right, but I haven't taken that. How much? Do you want to?
Fire damage.
So I was at about.
You're
I was
lucky.
At,
I rolled 3 ones on 3d6, so there could have been a lot more. Yeah, three fire damage.
And then I guess if Gimbal's regurgitated with me, I'll use my rakish audacity to try and drag him away without taking any
All right.
any reactions.
You make an
'Cause I imagine-
athletics check to do that.
Yeah, sweet.
He doesn't have reactions.
Oh, sweet. Then I
That's
just
true. It doesn't have any reactions because it's slowed.
yeah. So I'll
It's
just pull
puking very
Gimbal away.
slowly too.
Yeah, but I'll still do an
that is-
athletics check.
Okay.
Just
You're
see
doing
how
your
far we
athletics
get.
check. Good. Gimbal, can you make a
19. Oh, 22. 22.
22? Yeah, Gimbal death save.
with advantage because of the story. Just as well, I failed anyway. That's 3 fails, guys.
3 what?
really?
Yep,
Well.
Did you get advantage though?
Did you
Yep.
roll with advantage?
I did.
You
I
rolled with
did.
advantage.
I rolled
Ah.
with advantage.
I'm afraid
See you later,
it was
Gimbal.
dead.
So I like to think you're pulling him away, and as you do so, you turn to Momo, and Momo just starts to disappear.
No.
I'm so sorry.
Are you
Oh,
still?
man.
And
Okay.
the last thing Gimbal remembers is pooping his pants so hard he passes out.
Can Gimbal be revivified?
Revivified.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Within a minute.
his body's intact, but
Yeah.
you need like 1,000 gold pieces worth of diamonds.
300.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Luckily, we all carry diamonds. with
Yes.
Well, we
on
probably
us.
have some in the bag, right? Bag of holding.
Sorry, well, we've got
This
Gimbal's
is
body.
pretty cool,
Diamonds this
though.
whole time.
I've got
Out
Gimbal's
of
body.
game.
Yeah.
Out of game, this could be cool though.
Yes.
This could be another arc. Like maybe Gimbal reroll, like maybe Tim rerolls a character and he plays with that while we
Figure out
You
what to
know.
do with Gimbal. Yeah.
try to
I
get
have a
his-
minute to revive a high five him, so.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
wow.
in any case, it is Hank's turn now.
Yeah.
The Remorhaz lost its turn puking up Gimbal.
All right. Okay.
And also, Josiah, I want to give you advantage for your brilliant plan.
I'm fucking yeah. It was costly. I tell you what.
It was costly, but there's this whole notion of you pass the check, fail the check, or then
Yeah.
choose to fail, or choose to pass with some sort of cost to it.
Yeah.
And I think that you paid the price.
Yeah.
So, I'm tempted, really tempted. Well, we've got okay. What do you want to do, Tim? Do you want Gimbal to die and then play with another character, or am I gonna throw in some divine intervention here and give you a hit point somehow.
Gimbal
got
doesn't care that
diamonds.
much about gods. We have diamonds?
Do we have diamonds? We probably have diamonds.
I don't know. He's dead. I mean, it was an intense fight,
Mhm.
and we knew what we were up against. It was pretty dramatic and scary. He's dead. Gimbal dies, he dies.
Gimbal
That's
dies,
it.
he dies. All right.
Yeah,
All
I'll do
right.
a new
Okay.
character.
New
A
character then.
Goliath monk of the ice and snow.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. Okay,
Oh,
so
man.
in which case
We
it
can
is Hank's
try
turn.
with diamonds.
Hank, it is your turn.
Okay.
Your cover exists now. It's currently splattered with gimbal.
Oh, it's traumatic.
No, Josiah pulled Gimbal's body away from him.
That's true. Well, I guess Josiah's dragging
over
the
them.
body around the cover to get to the cover. Would that make sense?
Yeah, that would be cool.
So let's have Josiah, Gimbal's corpse, and Hank all hanging out on the other side of the thing now. Hank, you can make an investigation check just to see whether you notice that Gimbal's dead.
Yeah, actually, wrong dice. It's this one. I do not. Apparently,
So at this point, you still think he's alive. You're like, oh, good, they're
And-
here, cool.
Yeah,
And Momo
I rolled a 11.
dramatically have one more attack before he disappears because it was
Momo?
still because I did my last death save on my last turn.
That's
So
true.
it just depends on if he dies instantly or not.
You have a great point. I'll allow it.
take it now. I reckon
I'll allow
before I
He misses.
it.
He lunges and then just
He goes,
Yeah, maybe he
disappears before he even hits the Remorhaz.
Oh man, damn! This made me a little bit sad actually. All right, so Hank doesn't know that Gimbal's gone.
You're seeing spears flying overhead now.
Oh, sweet! Here comes the
Hitting
cavalry just in time. Thanks, guys. So Hank's gonna pop his head out from the cover and take a shot off.
All right, roll to hit.
Oh shit! I just got rid of that. I'm silly. Right. That is hopefully a hit. That is 21.
21 hits.
21
Yep.
hits. Okay.
Yep.
That's 1d6 plus 4.
Where is Tricky Bob in relation to all this? She's not flanking, is she? No.
No.
No, I don't think anyone's flanking it. I think we're so I'm just going to have normal damage. So that's 9 damage in total.
9 damage in total. Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent.
And I
Tricky
think
Bob,
that's all I've got.
that's what you got?
Yeah, I mean, I could take a bonus action to maybe hide behind the cover.
Yeah, you want to?
Yeah, I might do that. Just because this thing scares the shit out of me.
Yep. Well, it guarantees it won't attack you.
Yeah, right. So that's 18
Yep.
to my stealth check. Yeah.
Excellent. Okay, Tricky Bob, your turn.
Who's got bag of holding?
Probably you.
Me?
I think you do. Or does
Can-
Gimbal
actually
have a bag?
Josiah or Hank.
I am the pack mule, so I might have it.
What do you need?
Diamonds.
How long does Revivify take to cast?
It takes one action.
One action.
Oh, what?
Really?
Is
But-
there not another like
One action.
resurrection spell that you don't have to do within a minute?
There is. There are
Yeah, I don't
several,
have it though. I
actually,
only have
but they're-
Revivify.
Yeah, Revivify is like you got to do it immediately, don't you?
Yeah, a minute.
Yeah.
So I get the bag of holding
All right.
and I shout, diamonds.
Diamonds!
All right.
Diamonds.
Can we get someone to roll 5? No. Make it 9d6, and that's how many 100 gold worth of diamonds is in the bag.
I think it's only fair to do. Oh no, looks like.
Oh no,
Tricky,
yeah,
no,
we can do
Tricky
it.
should do it. Tricky's the one
Okay,
that's
tricky. Yeah.
trying to save Gimbal.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, true.
32.
Okay, you've got 320 gold pieces worth of diamonds.
It's just enough. Is Gimble's somewhere near me, isn't he?
Yeah,
he's behind
yeah.
us. He's
Yeah.
behind the shelter with me and
You-
Josiah.
You can see where, yeah. So you've opened the bag of holding. You've pulled out the diamonds. You can see Gimbal. There's a Remorhaz that you have to get around to get to him.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
So I'm on
Oh no!
one
Wait,
side.
wait! I'm sorry. You were on the ice first,
Yep, I'm
Yeah.
on the ice still.
so
I
it's
haven't
easy
moved.
for you to move straight up to them. No problem.
Okay, so I move towards them. So Gimbal is with
He's with Hank
Hank. Okay,
and Josiah.
so
And
it's
they're
literally
hiding-
just a touch spell. Okay,
Touch. Okay, so you move
one
forward.
action, so
One
I
action.
can just revivify him with 1
Alright.
HP.
So you bring him back, and there you go, Gimbal. You're back with 1 hit point.
Holy shit, Tricky, you're amazing.
Oh wait, do I still get a bonus action?
Yeah, I believe so. It
Yay.
can only
I believe I get a reactionary attack. Bring right back up.
1 HP.
Just
I don't
imagine
think
him
you
like,
get anything this time, Gimbal. But you get a bonus action, but it can't be a spell except for a cantrip.
I can use a bonus action spell, so I cast Healing Word at 3rd
You've already,
level.
but you've. Oh, you
Yeah.
can use a bonus action spell. Okay.
Wait,
Healing word.
Well,
it's
we
gotta
were
be
saying only one big spell. We
Okay.
can't.
one big
Can-
spell or a cantrip, I thought it was.
Yeah.
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 Oh,
This
so it's
is-
1 action. Oh, bonus action is only if
If-
you cast a cantrip?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Then
Well,
never
that's what
mind
we were going with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all good. I can't do. Oh, actually, I'll cast Guidance on Gimbal, so he gets a 1d4 on next ability check.
Alright.
Sweet.
Oh no, wait, no, sorry. No, resistance. So 1d4 on a saving throw
Oh,
in
nice.
case he dies again.
Nice. I shift
Very
my
likely.
I shift my legs around and have a quick smell. Like, okay.
Oh, yucky.
So the prophet of Moradin saved Gimbal's life.
Do I
Okay.
add him to my list?
Add him to your list. I think that there may be some visions of Moradin saving you there, Gimbal. It might be
Yay.
some life-saving, saving,
Just see
changing
some
experience.
short, fat little guy with a beard come up.
Who the fuck are you?
Hank, what are you doing here?
All right. Is that the end of your turn, Tricky Bob?
Yep, yeah.
All right, Josiah, it's your turn.
Oh fuck! I
Goliath is swarming down onto the ice now and throwing spears over your heads.
Okay, well that's fantastic. The first thing I'm going to do is use my second wind.
All right.
Take a deep breath because that was pretty intense.
All right. And
so
collect
that's-
yourself some hit points.
Yeah, so that's 1d10 plus something or other.
Probably Constitution.
Oh, a 10, nice. If that's con, then that's. I think I'm just going to look and see what it was. Other second wind. Where are you? Bonus action, second wind, 1d10 plus 3, yay, so that's another 13. Whew, okay, and then I'm going to turn to everyone and say we should get out of here.
Can I
And
get a nature check from you guys all?
okay,
All of us?
Blasted 20.
a flaccid 1. Sorry, it's a 3, a 1 plus 2.
A 1
5.
plus 2. That was a natural 1?
Yep.
Josiah?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. You're Josiah. I guess you're
I'm occupied.
occupied.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Okay. The natural 20. It occurs to you, whoever that was.
A flaccid 20 from
Flaccid
Hank.
20. Okay. Flaccid 20. The
Yeah, no, stop.
Remorhaz has stopped moving forward at the point at the edge of the lake.
Ah.
And it's snapping forward at you guys, but it's not. The base of it is not moving forward.
Right, okay.
It's scared of ice.
Doesn't want to. Doesn't like not being able to burrow. Anyway.
So yeah, I tell the guys, look, I don't think it wants to go move onto the ice.
So I'm going to walk further into the lake.
So Josiah, that's your action then,
Yeah,
is to move
yeah.
into the lake. Okay.
Yeah. Hopefully out of range.
All right. So
Collect
you do
myself
that.
a little bit.
Very well. Gimbal, you're at 1 hit point. What do you do?
Right, at 1 hit point. I don't think I'd feel like fighting, really. I will cast Cure Wounds on myself at 2nd level.
Great idea.
And 12 HP.
12 hit points. Okay. Cool.
Cool. And then there's nothing else I can do.
Movement.
I'm
You're behind. Cover,
behind
which
the
would
thing
give
with
you-
Hank. So are we out of range of the snapping?
You're not out of range. You are in cover. You have.
But I'm
you
with
have-
Hank and Tricky and everyone.
Well, you're with Hank and Tricky behind cover. Hank, Josiah's moved off now. He's moving towards the inner part of the lake. You've still got movement speed.
But I'm in range of the thing.
And you are in range of the thing right now.
I'm not moving. I'll just get eaten again. I'll pull out my shield.
Well, I mean, it is your turn, so I mean, you could use your movement to move to a location without anything attacking you.
Okay, well, I'll do that then.
I can't react as well because of Tricky Bob's spell.
Oh, right. Okay. So,
how many turns does that last for, Tricky
I
Bob?
think it's a minute. Let me.
So 10 turns, 6.
Slow.
All right.
Yeah, it's a minute.
1 minute. Okay. Cool.
I will stumble at half speed away.
All right. Very good. So you're stumbling away. You're now out of range of the Remorhaz. Who's left in range?
Hank's still behind the cover.
Yeah, I'm with Hank, I guess.
Your
yeah.
AC is +5 because you've got half cover.
Thank you.
All right. Same with you, Tricky Bob. The bite
Go
comes
back 1 second.
down on you, Hank.
Oh, actually.
Bear in mind, I was hiding.
Oh, okay. Tricky Bob.
Okay.
My apologies.
Sorry.
What's your AC, Tricky Bob? I bet it's not 25.
I guess 27.
Oh,
Is it really?
It's 5
Well,
cover.
plus
Tricky
5, yeah.
wins this
27.
this session.
All right.
Yeah.
So, Tricky Bob, you're sitting there taking cover, and then these teeth go smashing through the ice on either side of you and drag the whole piece of cover gets ripped away, and now you and Hank are sitting there completely exposed.
I'm picturing in Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
The toilet.
for
and the
sure.
guy when and all the walls fall.
Right. Basically. Now it's your turn, Hank.
Newman.
I'll be right back.
Yeah.
All right, my turn. Yeah. So Hank's going to do a Josiah, and do I have to disengage?
Would be wise.
Okay. So yeah, I'll use my bonus action to
Oh, it doesn't
disengage.
have reactions. It doesn't have reactions. So
Oh yeah, right. So I don't have to disengage. Just
Yeah.
turn and saunter off. So I'll get out of its range, and then I would like to. Now, in terms of where it's placed, I understand it's within range of Tricky, but because it's so big, do you think that maybe its body is not quite like within 5 feet of Tricky?
Certainly, parts of its body are not within 5 feet of it.
Okay.
What are you trying
So,
to do here?
Well, I'd like to cast Ice Knife at it, but I don't want to hit Tricky.
Ah, okay. Yeah, you could cast it at the back of it.
Yeah. All right. So
Drop it on
I'll
the
do
other
that.
side
Then.
of it. Okay, cool.
I'll cast Ice Knife at 2nd level,
All right.
to the back of it.
All right. And it makes a dex save, is it?
Well, I have to hit it. It's a to-hit spell.
Right. So you roll it. That's right. And then I make a dex save after that.
That's right, to take extra damage.
Yeah.
Because the initial one.
So your first hit does how much damage?
So, well, that's not great, guys. That is to hit 14 to hit.
Does not hit directly.
All right.
Wait,
So
what
now
was,
it needs.
what was its thing reduced to?
Oh, that's true.
Dexterity minus-
15. Its armor class is 15 now.
Yeah, it still doesn't
alright,
hit
yeah.
though.
Ah, right.
It still doesn't hit.
So the
All
ice
right,
knife
in that case-
smashes down on the other side of the Remorhaz and explodes. And now it makes a dex check, right?
That's right. Yeah, it makes a dex save, and the save
And
is
it's got a minus something to dex saves.
-2.
-2, so I'm at -1 all up then. What's your DC?
13 is the DC.
13. Fails.
Yeah. So when you cast this, use a spell of 2nd level or higher. Cold damage is increased by 1d6 above first. Okay, so that's 2d6, so 3d6 damage.
Wow.
2, 3.
That's like standing within 5 feet of it.
Yeah. Well, that wasn't great. 8 damage.
8 damage. Okay. Better than nothing.
Better than nothing, yeah.
Okay. All right.
I don't suppose it's got a weakness to ice attacks, does it?
It certainly does not.
Damn. You don't ask, you don't get.
Actually, it has. Ooh. Is that cold damage that you did?
Yes, it is actually. Yeah, cold damage. So he probably has resistance, right?
Yeah, curiously, as immunity.
Oh, so he takes no damage. Damn.
No damage.
All right, never mind. Well, I know that now.
That's true. You've learned a thing. You have learned a thing. It just shrugs it off like it was nothing.
Yeah,
Okay,
you got to
that's
take
the
the silver
end.
linings.
End of your turn?
End of my turn.
All right, Tricky Bob.
Um,
Oh, and Hank, you moved away from the edge, didn't you?
I did, yep.
Okay.
Yep, I moved out of range of it.
Tricky
Or
Bob is the
what I
last.
think is out of range.
I
person.
move away from it as well towards the ice.
Okay.
Can I get to the ice?
Yeah, you're on the ice.
Oh, okay, cool. Where is Gimbal?
So you can skitter out about 25 feet from the edge of the ice. Gimbal, where are you? Are you still in the place where you appeared?
I
Or no, you
went.
staggered away.
I staggered about 20 feet away.
Right. Okay,
Okay,
so
so
you can get.
can I get up to him?
Yep.
Within touching distance. So I get to him and I cast another Cure Wounds on him,
All right.
which is a 17
Wow.
at
Jesus,
third level.
that's a lot of hit points, and that gives him a reaction too, doesn't it?
Yep.
Good. I feel great. I'm gonna take a shot with my poison bow and use the charge.
Okay. Roll to hit. 15 AC.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Plus that. 11 damage.
11 damage. Okay.
I feel
You're
great.
seeing a couple of the Goliath are getting close, but none of them want to actually engage it in
Oh,
combat.
when you're revived,
Yeah.
like revivified, do I have any sicknesses? Like tricky, am I exhausted or anything? Does it say?
I would.
No, I
probably-
can't cure your missing limbs if you have any missing limbs.
Oh no, I'm still good. I think.
Yeah, he swallowed you whole, right?
Goes
Like,
back in your head.
no. No, this
Yeah.
again.
Okay. So that was your turn, Tricky Bob. Is that right?
Yep, yeah.
All done.
Yep.
All right, Josiah.
I ain't getting any close to that thing. What are the Goliath doing?
Okay, so
They're
the
still filling
Goliath
spears?
have basically come up to where you are, and they've
Yeah.
pretty much run out of spears, and now they're pulling out their short swords.
Damn, these guys are brave.
But they and they're looking at each other, and they turn to you, and one of them says, "We shall retreat this time. No
Right.
point. We will all die."
Fair enough. Symbolically, though, I'll have one bolt left in my crossbow, so I'm gonna.
Didn't you
I'm
throw
gonna-
your crossbow, the whole gig, into its mouth?
I threw the pouch with all my bolts
Poison
and
pouch.
and the remainder of my bolts. But I would imagine I have one in the chamber.
Okay.
So let's make this symbolic and give it a all. So I'll take one final shot with the
With the crossbow.
yeah.
All right, let's roll to hit.
Yeah.
15 AC.
Okay. Where's my attacks? God damn it. Nat 20.
Oh.
26.
Oh. Okay. Yes. All right. Let's do
All
the
right.
double dice damage.
Okay.
Double
Be
dice.
funny if you kill him.
So 8. Yeah, that's it.
Could still work.
That's
Yeah.
that's it. That's 8
That's
points.
it. 8.
Okay.
It'll have to do another poison Majigga, but I imagined it was already poisoned. So there we go. It took it all from me.
Right. Okay, so it takes that second bolt into the mouth, and it stops. And at that point, it actually starts to just turn away from the whole lake and starts burrowing into the earth again, back into the snow. So you can all have an opportunity attack.
I got
Does
nothing.
it not want to eat the
nothing.
Goliath, or are they
I'll
all
take
on
a
the
shot.
lake?
It's only range
I'm
attacks. to
taking
be
a
fair,
shot.
though, if you get any closer.
Wait,
than
can
range.
opportunity be a cantrip?
Yeah.
Wee. Okay. It has to do wisdom
Today
saving
it
throw, I
can.
guess.
It does a wisdom save. Okay. It fails.
Wee.
And it has taken lots of damage, so you get 2d12 when you're told dead, if that's what you're doing.
Yes. 14. Not too good.
14 damage on told dead. Great.
Hit for 11.
11
Damage.
misses. Oh,
No,
11
23 to hit. 11
23
damage.
to hit. 11 damage. Okay, great. Hank, do you
I did 16 to hit,
hits?
and I rolled 7 damage.
7 damage. Wow, okay. Very good. It's very injured, and it goes sinking into the ground and fucks off. At that point, you can
Alright.
see this ridge of snow kind of heading towards the ice cave as it retreats to what is obviously its haven of some sort. And at that point, the Goliath, they grab you guys and they say, "We run now."
yeah. All right.
Okay. And you make it back to the mammoths across the ice, and to be fair, the ice lake is a little bit precarious too, but you get across it without any major incidences. But you do notice that parts of it start cracking as you getting into the thin ice areas. And they bring you back to the Mammoth, and you end up traveling back to the township from whence you came.
Well, hang on. So we don't as we're making this, so we don't want to take the bodies of those two. What's the point of this?
I really did want to, but I don't think that we will be able to get
I
to it.
turned to the Goliath. It's like there's 2 dead out there. You want to leave the bodies?
We have 2 sled. We will carry them, but you must
Alright,
bring
then.
them. We must collect them without being attacked more by the grandfather.
Let's
That
do
was
it.
the
I've
grandfather?
got.
God, I thought that thing was the baby.
I've actually got. I've got a spell that can help us out in bringing at least one of those bodies back, depending on how much they weigh.
Teleport. I mean,
No.
they're pretty big.
Tensor's floating disc.
I don't think your disc will
Oh.
work.
500 pounds, man.
It's only
Doesn't seem
250
too
kilos.
big. I mean, there's nothing in them, right? They're just like bugs.
One's in half.
Yeah, 1 and a half. I mean,
Yeah.
we could take a head.
Doesn't say monster weight.
The Goliaths say, I have another plan. Perhaps one of you will sneak over in the night and collect some scales or eyes or limbs.
Yeah, we'll talk about that next time. Eh?
Okay.
Very well.
Well, let's
Alright.
feast.
All right, so yeah, do you want to camp here and feast with them here? Or, I mean, they
Well,
were
no,
planning a
because
feast
these
back at the
these
village.
guys aren't even these aren't the decision makers. These are just
Right.
grunts.
Well, these grunts are happy to share some food with you, though.
Yeah, I think we need to bring the at least a body back. Otherwise, we haven't really passed the test.
These
let's
guys are
camp
pretty
here.
impressed. All right, so you're going to camp here. Okay, and
We're
we
not
shall settle here for the day, for the
Yeah.
for the night.
Oh, that
Sounds
was
good.
action packed towards the end there. My
That was a fun
God,
one.
My goodness, yeah, my heart was beating.
I was pretty sure Gimbal didn't even want to be
Christ.
revived.
I did not see
I'm
you
okay
coming
with
back.
it. It's just about being okay with it.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
You know,
You're really
it's not like I'm
sad.
disappearing. It's just
You know
Gimbal,
what?
But it happens.
I was sad, but I was also kind of looking forward to what you were going to re-roll next.
Yeah,
your
me
next
too.
character.
I was
Yeah.
too.
Play as
But-
Chady or Hybig.
I want to play someone I like.
Correct. But I do like Gimbal. Cool. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you have a great afternoon.
Yeah.
All right, thank you,
Yeah.
Russell.
You too, man.
Next
Thank you very
Thanks,
much.
guys.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
See you
Yeah.
next Sunday. Bye-bye.